that it seems like West Contra Costa is being seen as the one that should have had all of the answers, but nobody's talking to the county. Nobody's asking Joe Ovitt, County Superintendent of Schools, what they did. Nobody's talking to the 5 board members and asking what they did. It seems like nothing happened here in West Contra Costa. It happened somewhere else, but nobody's talking to them. And I find that to be irresponsible, and I think they need to do to talk to them. We're making changes, and we're making it all happen. And safety has to be our top priority for all people, kids, students, and employees too, because he could have done this to another employee at some point. But go ahead, School Board Member Cronenberg.
So I agree, and the fact is that the alleged, all the allegations happened under the county's, under the county, under their review. So that's something that really does need to be understood. But my additional comment is I think this is a very good practice in that this sheet and this set of board practices should be specifically required of our charter schools.
Yes.
The ones that we're going to, I think we just need to include it in them. Not just even ask them what they're going to do, just tell them this is what you're going to do. If you want to be approved by us, we need you to have the same level of scrutiny that we're going to adopt and not have a hole in your level.
Mr. Enos, you had your hand up. I'm sorry that you recognize me.
Actually, I'm agreeing that Ms. Cronenberg said where I was going to go next with this. I think one thing I'm struck as I was listening to this, we can help ourselves by having a little bit more organization at the sites. Okay, so we picked this up just in case. All right, and you can establish, and I know this from past practice when I was a principal, I had a list of people that I knew and I trusted that would come in and work with the students I was responsible for. And that's something that we've got to keep in mind with all of this. And I certainly live in the community around one of the situations here. And you're answering people at the store, why is this happening?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And they want to know.
And it's important we have an answer. Okay. They deserve an answer. So as we go, it's what Ms. Cronenberg was alluding to and talking about is real important.
Oh yeah, I mean, the thing that I was struck by, and I hope, because I've dug deep just so I can be informed. I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not blaming anybody, but I want to be informed. I want to be informed as any staff member on board. I think it's important that Mr. Gripp also give you copies of what he gave me yesterday, just so you can know what was done. I want to find out, are those district forms that were created for this Camp Epic? I just trying to get a better idea, because I don't want our parents, because don't think this can't happen again if we're not vigilant. This can happen again, and we better be clear. And I saw this and I said, this looks so strange. How can somebody create this form and our parents, what steps are we going to try to make sure that our principals are clear about how certain forms, just as there are going to be workshops, these are the only forms you need to be filling out if it's a student work group. I just want to know who's always, is that you, Wendell? Is that Mia? You're at the elementary school, is that you, Ken? What do we do? Because that form didn't look like anything the Ivy League Connection fills out. And I've seen these forms, and we fill out hundreds of these forms. Go ahead.
Mr. Ramsey, at the next principals meeting, where we were doing that practice with our principals.
When's the next principal meeting? I hope somebody can show up.
April 15th.
April 15th. Okay, April 15th.